day off, Aaron Myler joins us. Live pictures outside. Both conditions and temperature today actually very comfortable. It's a decent day out there.
It's pretty good. Not as good as yesterday.
Yeah, everybody said yesterday was so great. I know, it's true.
But better than tomorrow.
Well, see? Right in the middle. It's that middle day.
Yeah, it's the calm before the storm outside right now, and it literally is about to be a winter storm coming. There's a winter storm warning for southern Maine right now. That's going to go from tomorrow until Wednesday as this continues to move through, and there's a winter storm watch just north of that where it's a bit of blue on the map right now. But either way, all of us getting affected by this as it continues to move through. Now we're going to start off with some everything in southern Maine. For the beginning of it, we're going to see some rain and some snow, but this is looking like it's primarily more so going to stay as snow right at the beginning. Along the coastline, you have the best chance for it to be a bit heavier and to have a bit of that rain pushing in as well. As we continue a little bit later into the morning, we're going to see this continuing to move here up the coastline, slowly getting more and more people in there through the morning, and by about lunchtime, we're going to have a good portion of the state actually seeing some snowfall. This is just a little bit warmer, so we kind of have to have the system itself cool it down as that snow falls. And that's what's going to help us get some snow. Like I said, especially along the coastline, we're going to see some heavier and wetter snow just because of the temperatures as this continues to move through. Continuing into Tuesday evening, still seeing the same stuff. Some heavier bands of snow will be present in here as we move through. So there will be times when we could have 2 to 4 inches of snow coming down an hour if one of those heavier bands gets your area as this continues to move through your day tomorrow. And it's not just tomorrow either. We're going to see this carrying over into Wednesday. Where this starts to change on Wednesday, though, is a little bit more dry air kind of sneaks into the mix, and that's going to start to give us some holes in the radar here. So you'll see some snow still whipping around, but there's also going to be some periods where people don't have snow. So it is going to be a 2-day-long event, but the main day is going to be tomorrow from later in the morning for most people through the evening. Afternoon and evening are the best times for heavy snow, which is the worst times to have to go out and deal with it. Overall, with the snow totals outside, 6 to 10 for a good portion of the state, kind of just south of Route 2. If we look over in the foothills, that's where you can see 10 plus inches possible. So it's a little bit heavier there just because everything's going to stay a little bit colder, and it will start there first before most of the rest of the state gets it. The farther north you go, the less snowfall this time around. Kind of like what we had a storm back a month ago where northern Maine really didn't get too much. Other problem with that wet and heavy snow is that it sticks to everything, and we're going to have winds picking up here as we go through your day tomorrow. So we're going to have wind gusts getting up to, in the afternoon and evening specifically even, over 50 miles an hour possible at some time. So it will be quite a windy one. Wednesday will also start off decently windy, but they will start to calm down slightly as we go through your day Wednesday. Winds plus the heavy sticky snow are going to equal possible power outages for your forecast. So just be aware of that. It is likely that we are unfortunately going to have power outages through. You could also see some minor coastal flooding here as you go through, mainly the places that are always flooding, as that's where we're concerned, and travel won't be great, especially tomorrow evening on your commute home. That'll be the most impactful for the majority of the people as this continues to move through the area. After this one kind of pushes off to the coast, we have another system starting to move through a little bit later, but this one's not the same story. This one's going to come after some sunshine on Thursday. It's going to kind of make its way in from the west, and as that does, it'll be a lot more mild, more so just looking at some rain this time around, so not quite as much of a concern. Rain forecasts, these are at 3 to 5 feet for your day today, and after all this moves through, like I said, it will get a little bit nicer. Some sunshine back in the forecast for your day on Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. We'll have some clouds in the forecast before we get to the middle or the beginning of the weekend. We'll start to have some rain and some snow likely inland. More so just going to be rain along the coast here, just staying a tiny bit warmer. But overall, I mean, the big day of the week is tomorrow and Wednesday, so
We'll be ready for it.
We're ready.
That's
this
right.
Is Maine.
I've been tracking all weekend.
Yeah, we've been watching, so we got it.
All right, we'll keep an eye on the wind and the outages tomorrow, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with this one is the outages. So,
all right, will do. Aaron, thanks so much.